Randall Simmons, who was the unfortunate SWAT officer that died, he was a 20-year-old veteran of the department, and he was very active in youth programs in South Los Angeles with neighborhood children. And when he was shot and they had the funeral ceremonies, it was international news. That's all just some of the ones that have made the news. There's about the first of the year, there was 5 youngsters down in the Harbor Gateway area that were waiting for a bus on their way to school, and all 5 of them were shot. Luckily, they survived, but they were all shot by illegal alien gang members in that community, and that got a small blip in your news cycle, and didn't get much further than that. So I'm not going to say that there's a giant conspiracy to keep this out of the news, but most of your major news organizations, either on television or print media, have been very slow to tell you about the background story of these alleged murderers when they can catch them. They'll say that somebody was shot or somebody was murdered, and they'll give you the name. But if you get on the internet and do a little bit of research in some of the other news organizations, you'll find out that a ridiculous amount of these crimes that are occurring, or murders in our community, are being perpetrated by long-time gang members that are here illegally and shouldn't be here anyway. So that's rather of a dry subject, but unfortunately it's been in the news all too much in the last couple of months, and when it comes to talking about your fellow citizens that are being gunned down by gang members, and then the fact that these gang members really shouldn't be here anyway, and they could be held for ICE to be deported, at least that would slow them up, and it would push things forward to making our communities in Los Angeles a little safer. Now, another thing that the City Council and Mayor Villaraigosa likes to talk about is that right now the city is in a budget crisis. There's going to be a budgetary shortfall, and that the City Council and the Mayor is busy raising fees and rate hikes on everything they can get their hands on because they're trying to find ways to save money. I heard parking tickets are going to go up. I hear some of the city fees having to do with transferring property ownership and stuff. The registrar's office is going to be raising costs. I have a very simple solution. There's been statistics around for years that LA City Jail is half full of illegal alien criminals. In the federal system, it's 30%. Now, everybody knows that Sheriff Baca is under the gun in the jails being too full. My solution is to save money and to save room in the jail for, you might say, citizen criminals, is to just start holding all these illegal alien gang members and hold them for federal ICE officials, and just start deporting them until the number is reached in which the jails are emptied of these individuals that shouldn't be here anyway. That will not only give us room in the jails, so people that have been convicted wouldn't get out on early release and back into our communities again, and also we wouldn't be paying the monies and fees to keep them housed and fed. And to me, it's just a simple solution. But, you know, there is no strength of will downtown LA to move in this direction, because it is an election year, which either works for or against this cause about securing the borders of the United States and deporting some of these illegal aliens that are causing trouble in our communities, because they don't want to rock the boat. They don't want to anger the Hispanic community. But at the same time, this would be an election year. So when you go to the voting booth, when the election comes up, be sure to keep these things in mind, and remember what member of the city council and what mayor or what supervisor did what, supported Jamiels Law, and helped to eliminate the illegal alien problem, and those who didn't. And you might keep Walter Moore in your thoughts. He's going to be running for mayor of Los Angeles. And from what I've seen, he's definitely done a lot more in 3 or 4 months of announcing that he's running than Mayor Villaraigosa has done in years and years and years. Needless to say, many of the city council hasn't done much either. So that's pretty much what my little soapbox was tonight. And if there was anybody out there that wants to call in, I know it's a little late in the show, but the number is 773-0654. And, I guess we do have a call. Hello, California Kaleidoscope. These live shows, you get all kinds on a Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. I just hope that he's not a registered voter, and I hope he's not going to procreate. Anyway, so like I said, keep your ears and eyes open about Jamiels Law and these current cycles of unfortunate murders in the Los Angeles city area. And do a little thinking on yourself, or for yourself, about what's happening there, and do a little digging, because I think the more you find out about all types of crimes having to do with these guests in our midst from other countries, like the people that are murdering and drunk drivers and stuff, I think you'll see an easy solution. So that's about it for tonight. That's California Kaleidoscope. Keep an eye out for us on this channel, and we'll be out in the community looking for you. Tony Genovese, thanks a lot, and thanks to the crew here.